had a response from Scotty that you were going to have a council meeting and with a block authority, and we're going to discuss about incentives and rewards. So, what was the decision on that, or whether or not you had that meeting or not?
Yes, we had a meeting and
I cannot hear you, Nurse.
and oh, okay. So it was Scotty and Chris and I was the only three that showed up to the meeting, and we didn't really talk about a whole lot. He said, "Guys, getting in touch with the governor still, and with something will come out of it. If the upgrade, if it doesn't get started coding it for the AVM 13 and
No, no, I cannot hear you. I
upgrade
don't know if
at the October.
your internet is correct or not.
Yeah, it's really breaking up here as
I'm
well.
like, okay, let me walk outside. Maybe it'll be better.
I'm missing like 70% of the sentences breaking up.
Okay, good. Is it any better now?
Oh,
For
yeah,
the
yeah, it's better.
Any better now? Okay. All right. So, yeah, there wasn't very many people that showed up. It was just Chris Swinner, Scotty, and I, and uh,
Mhm.
and we had discussed. Scotty is personally gonna call Gov and see what's going on with that. So we should have an answer pretty soon this week on that, on the rewards and the payout for the hackathon, and
Yeah.
what else? And another thing was talked about the upgrade to the 13, and he said if it didn't get started, Chris said if it did get started, he might start vibe coding it to get it started. So we're working on that. And another thing was
Okay.
block rewards. He was talking about possibly putting the all of the treasury into block rewards. So maybe it's something to discuss amongst us all about that if we want it to happen. So
Okay.
that was it.
That's something
Pretty
new.
much those three things. So
Okay, fine. And Ludo, you want to come up and speak something? Aruf, how is like doc are going? Okay, Ludo is coming up.
Hello.
So,
hello.
So, I think I don't have a lot of updates, but I'm working quite a lot recently on the Biatek wallet, Biatek DEX, and I did some upgrades for the Aramid front end as well. And yeah, but I think Biatek wallet should be one which is which should be mostly visible for the users because it was released the main thing. So feel free to try new Biatech wallet design and let me know like what you think. And there has been also some new features added. For example, the changelog, so that everybody can see like all changes all from 2021, and also new cool feature was added there for to like some asset overview. So if you have like 10 accounts and you don't remember on which account you have some assets, you just go now to the assets overview, and you can see there pretty easily like what assets you hold on which account. So yeah, this one was already released, so feel free to try it. and yeah, just upgrading and chilling with Fable, doing the audits and whatever I can.
Okay. So, Zarman, do you have anything to say? Also, I would like you to share that pad app that you are building, so our community can have a look at it. So it will be better if you just drop a link in our chat over here.
I don't understand. Are you speaking to me?
No, to Zarman. He did said that he's also building like app, which is like a project management tool, something named Pad. So I just asked him to drop the link for that.
Hey. Thanks, Fury. Yeah, I can add a link. So this is what I've been working on. It's just it's not blockchain related, but it's a project management tool for working.
Because and I think you also shared that earlier when it was in early phases, but
Yeah.
I just lost that link.
It's basically just a project management tool for working with agents with AI harnesses. So or it's it's kind of both. Like it works on its own as a project management tool, but it's meant designed to work with like agentic development, so that it gives like the agent a space to manage the project. There's a bunch of information on there and documentation, and you can actually just point like Claude to it and ask it what this is, and it'll break it down for you. Yeah, that's all I have for that. I'm trying to go through like
Thanks
my
for sending.
sites one by one and update them and like audit them. So that's kind of a gradual process. And I'm going to try to do the same thing with VOI wallet and try to rebuild it, make it a little bit faster, more efficient, and clean it up a bit and improve it. So I'm going to be working on that over the next, I don't know, probably months really, but hopefully we'll see some movement on those things.
Okay. Okay, Johnny, you have to say anything? Any questions?
I'm remarkably quiet today. No, not really. Not anything I haven't mentioned before. A little bit more clarity about the protocol updates would be nice. Vibe coding a protocol update doesn't instill a lot of trust. I feel. Yeah, we vibe coded ourselves a
No,
blockchain.
so like
Yeah, so, Chris was just saying if Henry hadn't got it started, that he was going to, if he hadn't got it started, he was going to start lab coding it up and start getting the ball rolling with it. So that's all that was discussed on it.
All right.
okay, so there's an update to this. Like earlier when Chris, me,
You're really
was
breaking up,
lower
Fury.
there. Chris did.
I didn't catch that.
Can you hear now? Am I audible now? Hello?
Oh, by the way, one more thing regarding the Biatek wallet. I changed the first initial default wallet to be this HD wallet, the same as the Pera has. And I also simplified the initial thing. So if you do not have any wallet out there, it automatically creates first HD wallet for you. And there is like then this red warning that you didn't back up your seed phrase. So it's a little bit easier onboarding.
I could sing us a song to fill up the dead space. It's about beds. So while we're on the subject, and it's kind of quiet anyway, who did the design for launching the original mainnet and testnet? Was that Chris on its own, or were there any other people involved with that?
I
Yeah, I
think
think
also
Cody.
Urso got involved there.
I didn't
Or I
catch
don't
that.
I think
remember.
Cody.
And is he still around? That's what scares me a
Yeah,
little
he's still
bit.
around.
That
He
a lot.
he messaged me like 6 months ago or so. Like he made a commented on a post that I put out there. So I mean, he's still around, but I don't. He's not very active.
That's what kind of scares me is a lot of the people who did the launch to from testnet and mainnet aren't around anymore. So
The design of
I
the
wouldn't be very
chain or
worried though. For example, at the Aramid, we upgraded the consensus just, I think it was last week, for the recent AlgoD consensus. So
what needs to be changed? But like to what extent is VOI different from Algorand, and what do we actually need to change about it? Is it just a couple of parameters, or do we
no,
really need
the
to put in the
voice
work?
input. The Aramid is more complicated because we have changed the consensus. And the thing is that the Aramid blockchain, you can write a node field which has like 100 kilobytes length. So you can write more data to the blockchain directly.
Johnny,
But
are you talking about who implemented the actual chain when it was first created?
no, on VOI it's much more simple because there is no consensus change from the Algorand. So it's really just up to the upgrading the AlgoD nodes of the verifier of the blockchain. And when everybody will upgrade, it will upgrade the same way as Algorand does.
Johnny, are you talking about who implemented the actual chain when it was first created?
Yeah, the people.
That person's name is Henrik.
Yeah, I remember him, but also haven't heard of anything of them in
Yeah,
ages. Meanwhile,
he's been not around, but he was kind of responsive like a couple months ago.
okay. So another question I have regarding the protocol is like if Algorand switches, let's say the king safety bullshit turns out to we'll increase the total supply and the way it's distributed. If we want to upgrade the network to the latest consensus of Algorand, do we have the capability to customize such things?
It depends. So there is possibility to change the consensus. The consensus are some parameters, for example, how much fee do you need to pay in the transaction? And if it's something wild, I don't know yet what it might be. In the AlgoD software, that it will not be like backward compatible or I don't know what. Then we just don't have to upgrade, and I think Sarmian is doing on some different clone in Rust for AlgoD. So it might be good if there is like multiple implementations for the Algorand or IBM blockchain, but I'm not sure like how far it is.
Are there any ideas for the fee sync or to make it long-term sustainable, or are we just depending on the block rewards? Is there like a clear strategy being set forward to like sunset the foundation part of it and the council part of it and just let the chain run on its own? And is there any way to has there been a plan thought out for long-term sustainability, like having fees drive the network and with a fee sync and distributing that for block rewards? Or is that possible?
Fee sync is one of the parameters in the consensus. And currently, Algorand goes with 50% of the fee sync to be distributed to these block producers. And yeah, we are at Aramid. We increased this to 90%, by the way. But yeah,
You're running your own chain for Aramid.
Sorry?
You are running your own chain for Aramid.
Yeah, we had to run our blockchain for the Aramid because back then it was not possible to write long or a lot of data to the blockchain. So we decided to spin up the blockchain for this. And the black box application for the Aramid, which every soldier is running, is just communicating with the blockchains, like the Aramid blockchain or VOI network or Algo network or.
I don't want to spend too much council time, committee, almost long committee time on this, but like, so you are doing the bridging part on your own blockchain and then syncing that to another chain, something like that.
No, we just exchange information on Aramid blockchain. So we are just writing data, like and the soldiers are exchanging the payload. These multi-sig signatures through the Aramid chain.
So your own blockchain only does consensus to see that the verifying the bridging action.
Actually, if you go to Aramid Explorer and you go to some transaction, you can see all transactions that were produced even at Aramid blockchain.
I'm gonna stop using you as an educator at this point. And thanks for explaining, by the way.
Yeah, so I wouldn't be worried much about VOI future because like AlgoD, there is a lot of like VOI is basically benefiting from the Algorand writing the code at the moment. So we don't have to worry much about the security of the blockchain because Algorand is in much worse position because they have to take care of this development at the moment. And yeah, like the question is like how to promote the VOI to more Algorand community use the blockchain.
Thanks for answering that, leader.
Andy, thanks.
Okay then. If that's that from all of you to say, then let's call up this meeting and let's hope we have a full-fledged meeting next week.
All right, it's fine by me.
Okay.
Have a nice
Bye
day.
bye. Have a good
Bye.
day.
Have a good one. Later.
Hmm.